What if I told you that the roots of hard rock didn't start with Led Zeppelin or Deep Purple, but way earlier, and that one of the heaviest riffs of the 60s was written by accident? Hard rock didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was forged in the 60s, louder, wilder, and way ahead of its time. Some of these songs shocked the industry, others became blueprints for heavy metal, and a few vanished into obscurity. One band even created a riff so dark that people swore it was cursed. Another played so loud that they were called the loudest band on Earth. And one track, it introduced the very first use of distortion, completely by accident. Who were these trailblazers? And which song set the stage for decades of hard-hitting rock? Stick around, because this is 10 songs from the 60s that pioneered hard rock. Number 1, the Kinks, You Really Got Me. It started with a ripped speaker. Frustrated with his guitar tone, Dave Davies took a razor blade to his amplifier's speaker cone, creating a raw, distorted sound never heard before. That dirty, aggressive tone became the backbone of You Really Got Me, a song that would unknowingly lay the groundwork for hard rock and heavy metal. With its simple yet ferocious power chord riff, the song was louder, grittier, and more intense than anything else on the charts. The pounding rhythm and Ray Davies' urgent vocals made it feel almost dangerous, like a rebellion in under 3 minutes. The impact? The Who, Van Halen, and even punk rock bands cite it as a game changer. Without the Kinks' sonic experiment, rock might never have gotten heavy. Number 2, The Who, My Generation. Few songs have ever captured the raw energy of youth quite like My Generation. Fueled by frustration and rebellion, Pete Townshend wrote it after an encounter with Queen Elizabeth's entourage, who had his car towed. That anger found its voice in Roger Daltrey's defiant stutter, mimicking a sneering, fed-up teenager. But it wasn't just attitude. This track was loud, aggressive, and utterly explosive. John Entwistle's thunderous bass solo broke new ground, while Keith Moon's wild, unpredictable drumming made the song feel like it could collapse at any moment. The real game changer? Townshend's power chord-driven assault, a precursor to punk and hard rock's unrelenting force. Destroying instruments on stage was just the beginning. The Who were ready to destroy the rule book, too. Number 3, The Yardbirds. Happenings 10 years time ago. Some bands look ahead, but the Yardbirds practically time-traveled with Happenings 10 years time ago. Released in 1966, this chaotic, mind-bending track was one of the earliest to feature full-blown psychedelic distortion, frenetic twin guitar attacks, and an ominous otherworldly atmosphere. This wasn't just any Yardbirds lineup. This was the rare moment when Jeff Beck and Jimmy Page shared guitar duties, weaving jagged experimental solos that felt more like sonic warfare than blues riffs. The song's aggressive, almost paranoid energy foreshadowed the rise of heavy metal and progressive rock. With its menacing fuzz tones and breakneck tempo shifts, Happenings 10 years time ago wasn't just ahead of its time, it helped shape what hard rock would become. Number 4, Cream, Sunshine of Your Love. Some songs don't just make an impact, they change the DNA of rock music. Sunshine of Your Love was born from a late-night jam session between Eric Clapton and bassist Jack Bruce, inspired by a Jimi Hendrix concert. The result? One of the most menacing, blues-soaked riffs ever recorded. This wasn't just another blues rock song. It was louder, heavier, and more relentless than anything before it. Ginger Baker's thunderous tribal drumming locked into Bruce's rolling bass line, while Clapton's thick, distorted woman tone pushed the boundaries of what a guitar could sound like. Its sustained, churning riffing laid the groundwork for hard rock's groove-driven power, proving that rock could be both hypnotic and ferocious. Number 5, Blue Cheer, Summertime Blues. If there's a single moment where garage rock morphed into something louder, heavier, and more unhinged, it's Blue Cheer's 1968 cover of Summertime Blues. While Eddie Cochran's original was a rockabilly staple, Blue Cheer turned it into a sonic wrecking ball, layering it with earthquake-level distortion, pounding drums, and a raw, almost violent intensity. Fronted by Dickie Peterson's snarling bass and vocals, and powered by Lee Stevens' blistering, feedback-drenched guitar, this wasn't just a cover, it was a declaration of war on traditional rock norms. Often considered one of the first true heavy metal recordings, its deafening volume and raw aggression laid the foundation for bands like Black Sabbath and Deep Purple. Blue Cheer didn't just play loud, they redefined what heavy could be. Number 6. Number 8, Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild.
Looking for adventure in whatever comes our way.
When Steppenwolf released Born to Be Wild in 1968, they didn't just create a hit, they created a movement. Often hailed as one of the first hard rock anthems, the song's opening guitar riff is instantly recognizable, embodying the spirit of freedom, rebellion, and adventure that defined the late 60s counterculture.
Born to be wild.
The lyrics, paired with the raw power of John Kay's growling vocals, perfectly captured the motorcycle culture and the free-spirited generation of the time. But what truly sets this track apart is its hard-hitting, distorted sound and driving rhythm, which pushed rock music into more aggressive territories, paving the way for the loud, fast, and rebellious bands of the 70s and beyond.
Looking for adventure in whatever comes our way.
Born to Be Wild remains rock's first true heavy metal anthem, embodying the essence of the genre's future.
Automatic copyright, you don't know what
Number 9, Led Zeppelin, Dazed and Confused. When Led Zeppelin unleashed Dazed and Confused on their self-titled debut in 1969, they forever changed the landscape of rock. From the moment the song begins, its dark, brooding riff and heavy, otherworldly atmosphere set it apart from everything that had come before it. Jimmy Page's iconic guitar work, combined with Robert Plant's haunting vocals, created a psychedelic, almost sinister vibe that felt like a glimpse into the future of rock.
sweet, sweet, sweet baby.
The track's slow, sludgy buildup gave rise to the heavy, distorted sound that would later define hard rock and heavy metal. Dazed and Confused is a blueprint for explosive musical intensity, a perfect blend of blues, psychedelic rock, and raw power that helped shape the hard rock genre for decades. Number 10, Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath, the birth of heavy metal. The eerie, ominous opening riff of Black Sabbath isn't just an introduction. It marks the birth of hard rock and heavy metal. Released in 1969, Black Sabbath's self-titled track introduced the world to a sound so heavy, it seemed to defy the norms of rock music. With Tony Iommi's crushing guitar and Ozzy Osbourne's chilling vocals, the band crafted a song that was as unsettling as it was powerful. The dark, doom-laden atmosphere set it apart from anything before it, laying the foundation for the heavy, aggressive sound that would dominate the coming decades. Black Sabbath remains the benchmark for heavy metal, influencing countless bands and ensuring its place as one of rock's most important milestones. And there you have it, 10 songs that helped shape hard rock into what we know today. Some of these bands got the recognition they deserved, but others, they remain unsung heroes. Which of these tracks do you think had the biggest impact? And did we miss any game-changing rock anthems from the 60s? Let us know in the comments. If you love this dive into rock history, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our deep cuts and hidden legends. And if you're craving more underrated rock history, check out our other videos, like the most overlooked guitarist of all time. Until next time, stay loud, stay legendary, and keep rockin'.